Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope everybody has had a great weekend. I was getting lots of phone calls, so it sounds like some of you were pretty busy this weekend. The last 72 hours, lots of calls about contracts, multiple offers, COVID-19, as well as putting your house on the market, having the listings put on the market for coming soon and for showing. Some people are done with the back and forth temporarily off and making sure they're doing active listings, because some neighborhoods right now are doing pretty well with the properties. So we do realize there's a few less buyers out there, and there's also a few less sellers out there. So that's making it a great opportunity for some of our listings and for the buyers who were having a tough time competing. So if they're out there and they're strong buyers, this is their chance to step up and get a listing in the area they want, or a home in the area they want. So about the COVID-19, the calls that I got were pretty interesting. Some of you were asking, in fact, do I still use the COVID-19 addendum? My clients don't want to use certain addendums, whether it's our Long and Foster addendum, whether it's the MR addendum. The reality is, in the beginning, we were having a real tough time knowing what the transaction was going to look like, as far as handling home inspections, response times, people unable to get the settlement because of title companies and issues, and mortgage companies and underwriters. But now we see where we are. Most of the transactions went through pretty smoothly, especially if you use Sage and Prosperity. Everything was pretty much picture perfect. There were some glitches. Obviously, there was issues in whether or not you were able to go into the settlement, and things weren't the traditional way. Some of you sat out in the parking lot. Some of you actually had clients who, were afraid to go into an office or to have a settlement, or couldn't go into the office, or were directed not to, and actually stayed in their cars or outside to do settlement. So we adapted to the situation, and kudos to all of you who kept your cool and orchestrated the deals and got them to settlement. Right now, like I said, the last 72 hours, a lot of offers came in. From what I'm hearing from you guys, make sure that you are sending them to Saloy and CCing me, so that we can upload them into Seesaw and into our office OneDrive. We are this virtual and remote transaction seems to be working well for most of you. If you have any questions about getting PDFs in, or getting any EMDs in, just please let me know. We have been receiving all of your requests as far as getting wire funds and instructions from the title company into Long and Foster when they aren't with Sage, or you are on the list side. So we have to instruct the title company for the buyer to get us the funds. That's been working well. For those of you who they absolutely refuse to do it, or wouldn't cooperate, then we did receive the FedEx and the checks, or you dropped the checks off. They've all been processed. That all went smoothly. Lloyd and I have been working together to get that done. So please go into Seesaw, go into K-Sheets Online, update all your information for your contracts that you've been receiving, which, again, kudos to everybody. Make sure you send the PDFs to us. If there are any questions you have, please reach out to us. We're in here today trying to get all this done. I hope that this is something that we're going to see a continuation for the next the rest of the May. That would be awesome. We don't know what the projections are from different things from Hogan or Long and Foster. As you know, we were one of the first to start keeping the public out of the office, and then restricting agents coming in, unless it was an essential reason, because at the end of the day, if we would have had any breakout, COVID-19 breakout here, then we would have had to shut down the office. Then I wouldn't have been able to come into the office every day, which would have been, a problem for the processing and what have you. So that was awesome. Knock on wood, it continues that way. So keep doing what you're doing. When you're out there, be conscientious of everything, how the sellers feel, the buyers feel. We've got all different people in the spectrum, some that are just ready to get out there. They could care less. They're not going to wear a mask, or they don't want to wear a mask, and they think this is too much, to people that are being, relatively safe. They are following protocol to the extremes, where some people refuse to go out the house, or they have conditions that might cause them to be a little more concerned, and rightfully so. So we're working with everything. Remember, we are here to help the community. We are a relationship building, and we need to respect our clients and other people's clients on how they're feeling about this. But at the same time, we have a job to do, and Hogan in the beginning announced that it was an essential job, and obviously it is. We are trying to make sure buyers and sellers are able to buy and sell homes, and do it in such a way that promotes our fiduciaries with them, as well as protects the community. Any questions, reach out to me. Other than that, go out and have a prosperous day.